We lost you. Welcome, everybody to Pour It On with Juancho. You can find us every Saturday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Pour It On is a show where artist experience doesn't matter. All you need is your will to learn, paint, create, and have fun. On Pour It On, you'll follow along with our guest and myself with one instruction on important technique that I've selected for this week's show. Iconic painter Bob Ross said, "We don't make mistakes, just happy little accidents. So let's pour it on and see what we can create." I'm your host, Juancho Number, and today's guest, we have Tinder174. At this time, Tinder, if you want to go ahead and introduce yourself to our guests here in the audience. And tell us what you got going on.
My name is Tinder174. I'm not on this side of the app. I am just a supporter over here. But on POF, I have a show with my co-host, who's Mr. Strawberry, and most likely she is in the comments. And it is called Tea with Tinder and Everyone and Angie. And it's on Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern. And it's a topic show that has really good topics about relationships, but not just partner relationships, but family relationships and things like that. So come join the fun.
Well, we're glad to have you here. Welcome everybody that's just tuning in to today. This is Pour It On with Juancho. You can find us every Saturday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You just met today's guest, Tinder174. All right, let's get on to today's pour. So today, you guys, we're going to try something new. It's even something new that I have never done before in itself. I watched several videos. So you're going to see, it's going to be a first for me. It's going to be a first for you guys as well. We're going to do a string pull pour that's going to be a butterfly. So stay tuned. It's going to be a lot of instructions going on, but at the end of the show, we hope to have some butterflies before you. So here we go. Tinder, go ahead and, if you will, select your colors that you want to use for today's show.
So how should the consistency be again?
You want it like a warm syrup, warm honey consistency. So there you go.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't see your other box either, Tinder. I don't know if it dropped
I took it off.
Oh, you took it off. Okay.
Made me look fat.
I'm minding my business. I'm minding my business. Minding my business, okay? Got some black. Use a little bit of black here. All right, make sure you put fluorocarbon with it. So I'm putting the black is going to be my outline for the butterfly, you guys. So I don't know if you know what a red solo cup or solo cup looks like. I'm just above that bottom line with my black, and then I'm going to add some fluorocarbon to it, which is going to help create those cells that we're looking for when it comes to pores. And I'm probably just going to bring it up.
Thank you, G. You're still my wifey, too.
The next line up. Let's see here. Not quite. I'll move to the next line up. House with the stick. We got that nice consistency we was talking about. All right, got my floor draw. I'm gonna add like 3 drops of this acrylic pouring oil. All right, let me pick some colors. What colors do I wanna mess with today? Let's see here. Got this amethyst. If you guys are just tuning in, this is Poured On Juancho. You can find us every Saturday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. At this time, we are getting ready to do a stream pool pour, and the hopes is to create a butterfly. Please do not request a box, you guys, at this time. This is a featured show. Thank you. I don't know why this is not going to come off. There we go. So I got the amethyst. I'm gonna run with this as one of my colors. So I'll put a little bit of that in this cup. A little bit of floral. We don't want that slime in there. I have to use the other bottle. All right. Give me another popsicle stick so we can mix that up. This is a little bit more runnier. I'm probably gonna use this for like our symmetric dots. Use that. Thank you everybody. Appreciate the love. Let's try gold. Gold. Put this gold in here. And you can get any of these paints, Hobby Lobby, Michaels, Amazon. You can get it pre-mixed or you can mix it yourself. Even when I get pre-mixed, I tend to add a little bit more pour medium in it. And Floetrol is the pour medium that I was speaking of. And I'm knocking over paint. Pour some of this Floetrol on this gold. Okay. Go ahead and mix that up. Now I know this gold, you guys are probably gonna look at it and be like, that ain't gold, but what I found out is when it dries, it's gold. It looks like a cream beige color, but it actually does dry gold. So we got that as one of our colors as well. For those of y'all that was on last week's show, I had used this Peacock Pearl. So I thought I would bring that back again this week. I like the way that color came out. So that's going to be my other color. And I think I'm going to be done with colors. We're going to try these out and see what they do. Gonna mix this one up real quick so we can get started. You guys are just tuning in. This is Pour It On Juancho. You can find us every Saturday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm here with my guest, Tender 174, and we are doing a pull string pour that is going to be a butterfly. Currently mixing up our colors with our Floetrol and lubricant oils. And then we're going to pour it on. We're going to pour it on. So let me get this peacock pearl together for you guys. I'm going to have to add a little bit of water to this because it's not a pre-mix. It's a regular acrylic. You can use regular acrylic paint and still make pour paint. Use acrylic and make your own pour paint. Because when you buy the colors, like sometimes they might not have a color that you actually want to use. I'll say that. And so if you want to make that color, just get your acrylic color paint of your choice. Get your pour medium. Add a little water to the paint. Mix up. Make sure it's mixed up thoroughly. And like I said, that hot honey syrup consistency. It should be running off your stick like that. Let's see here. All right, so at this time, I don't know if you're gonna put a actual base color to cover your whole canvas or not. I'm gonna put a base color to cover my whole canvas, and I actually got some white for that. So I'm gonna actually mix that up real quick before we get going.
So I do have that, so mine will be white too, so.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, got some white. All right. I was going to use a cup, but why waste a cup when I could just pour it from the bottle? Because I'm not going to add any Floetrol to it, I don't think. I got my lubricant oil added to that. Shake it up some. Can we actually lower? I am. I lied. All right. I forgot about the lubricant oil. Be able to have those cells pop out. So as you can see, I'm going to use more white. I know you guys can't really see the paint right there, but I'm going to use more white than any other color because that white has to cover the whole canvas, and that's going to be my base color before I add the extra colors onto the canvas. So I'm going to add a couple of drops of this lubricant oil real quick. A couple of healthy drops. We got the Floetrol here. It's a little sticky because I was doing some resin. I'm pouring some resin on some pieces, you guys. And if you stay to the end of the show, you'll be able to see the piece from last week. How I added a resin coat to it, and what that looks like. I'm just gonna mix this white up really good here. Make sure it's doing its thing. Make sure that paint's fluid. All right. So we're gonna pour our base color on our canvas. We want to try to cover the canvas as much as possible. If you don't get the whole canvas, like it's not the end of the world, but the idea is you want to cover the canvas as much as possible. So I got this paint. Make sure I get all of it out so that when I go to spread, You can cover all those corners and edges and all that good stuff. Done with that white here. I'm gonna go ahead and around a little bit. The idea is to cover the whole canvas, y'all, so I'm just letting it slide and do this thing. So slide a little bit and do this thing. I'm actually using a square canvas. Sometimes I use like a 16 by 20, but I think this is a 16 by 15. I'm not even sure. This is 16 by 16 that I'm using here. Like I said, we wanted to get as much as we can on the canvas. At this time, did you find you have a squeeze bottle by chance?
I made my own squeeze bottles because they didn't have the ones that we talked about. So, but
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. So if you want to just go ahead and take your outline color and pour that into your squeeze bottle, because we're going to use that, you know, to outline for our butterfly. And I'm just going to fill this up as much as possible. This one here, and then grab this. Guys are just tapping in. This is Poured On with Juancho. You can find us every Saturday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We are currently working on a string pull pour, and we're going to be creating a butterfly here shortly. I'm just trying to get my bottle together here.
thank you, King.
So we're going to take this off. These nozzles are a little bit tricky. So I'm about to try to get this.
Thank you, King.
Appreciate the gifts. Thank you, King. Appreciate you. For some reason, this one don't want to screw back on. Okay. We might have a problem here because here we go. I'll solve that problem. I'm gonna pour it in this other bottle and see if it just fits. Maybe they're just the thread's a little bit different. Yeah, the thread's just a little bit different. So I just got that in my mouth. That's disgusting. All right, so at this time, Tina, you're going to take the squeeze bottle and you're going to outline the butterfly. You're going to outline the butterfly on the canvas. All right, so here it goes. Like I said, it's the first time, y'all.
Well, I can tell already this is going to be abstract.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting. I couldn't get a line going, but we're going to see what it do. My hand is not steady for this. All right. So we got so now you're just going to take your, okay. You guys are just tuning in. This is Poured On with Juancho. You can find us every Saturday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We are doing a string pull pour today. It's looking a little crazy already, but that's okay. We're going to see what the finished product look like. We're going to try to create butterflies here. So right now it's looking a little crazy, but we're gonna work with it. We're gonna work with it. I see that the black is already starting to create some cells. I'm gonna hit my torch on that real quick. You ready for the next step? Ready for the next step, Tinder?
Sure.
Okay. So now we're gonna try to make some dots inside our non-covered area inside the butterfly, and try to make them about the same on each side. Try to make them about the same on each side if you can. So like if you do like a color with a dot in it, try to do that same color with the same dot on the other side. So I'm gonna go with this teal.
So we're just dotting.
Yeah, we're just gonna put some dots here inside the wings, because when we pull our string, that's going to change the dynamic of the paint in those cells. You'll see it. Pull those colors together and create cells within the other colors. So go with this teal right here. And again, got me a couple of dots. All right. We're gonna drop some gold. Again, I know it's gonna look like it's beige. It's not beige. It's actually gold. It dries gold, I promise. It don't have to be perfect. Just just try to make it close as possible if you can. That's all I'm doing. If we get a little bit of extra, I mean, the butterfly ain't perfect no way. I mean, it's symmetrical, but they still be having imperfections too. All right. If y'all just tuning in, this is Poured On Juancho. You can find us every Saturday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We are currently putting the paint inside our butterflies that we're going to be pulling together, so we can get that full effect of where the butterfly is. I'm going to drop another color inside mine, if you don't mind, just to mess with it a little bit. I got this amethyst. I dropped a little bit right there. That's okay. I dropped a little bit right there. All right. Now I'm just gonna kind of get it. Let me see. I'm gonna do some of this amethyst. Try to get some of this amethyst right here. And then we're gonna put some right here. Oops. It's just a little bit bigger. It's a little bit bigger. And do some teal. We'll do a teal drop on each one, and then we're gonna pull it. Pull it and see what it does. You got your dots, Tinder?
Yep.
All right. Here we go.
Just for the audience's benefit, I am not an artist. I am a therapist by trade. My art is the art of talk, not the art of art. So anyone that knows me, I have been on here a lot of times, and all of them have came out the same way. But I do it because I love art. I love it. So there we go. All right. I had to do my
mistakes, just happy little accidents. So we're going to take
the art of art. That's right.
We're going to take the string, Tinder, and we're going to outline it. And you don't have to try to outline the whole butterfly in one swoop. There's going to be a couple of goals at that to pull the paint inside, okay? So you don't have to just outline what you can outline, and then we're going to pull. All right. So, oops. And I'm just going to see it just. Okay, we got one. We got one. We got one side. Got one side. Got one side. Okay. Try to grab another one here. I'll try to get that. Set this to the side. And then let's grab another one. I'll grab another one and see what it does. Okay. So some of it is pulling in together. I'm going to probably have to maneuver it a little bit with a paint knife, just because I see some of it didn't pull where I wanted it to, but I do like what it's doing. I will say that. I do like what it's doing. Okay. And I'm just going to have to pull these right here in the middle real quick and just, oops, messed that up. So I see with this, it's something that you really got to kind of play with a few times to create whatever it is that you're looking for. And like I said, this is my first time ever doing this. And I do like it. I do like it so far. I do like it so far. I feel like I could come back and do this one again.
I actually like it. I like doing it. I think now that I've done it once, I know what to do differently.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Right. No, and I think that's the thing about it is like I'm sitting up here trying to get some of these colors to pull down. and blend. And so I should have put the colors closer to the edge, I feel like. But I'm going to put some heat to it. Definitely going to put some heat to it, and see what it does. I'm just playing with mine at this point because it didn't fully pull how I wanted it to. But I'm going to put some heat on it and see what the cells do. And then you can also tender if you want to like
Well,
shake
just if
it.
you want to paint, hit Juancho up and you can be a guest on the show.
Some of these cells, let me see. I'm gonna try to tilt it just a little bit just to see if I can get it to stay, but like still keep the shape. I don't know. Maybe not. No. Nope.
So I was wondering, and since you're the artist, I'll ask this question. Hi, Enteros. Would it have been better if we'd outlined it in a pencil?
See, the thing about that is outline with a pencil, you're not going to be able to actually see that once you put your base color on.
Well, I meant outline with a pencil so you can do your border. I can't remember what you called it. Like your color that like art, like we did black.
Right.
So outline it with pencil and then follow the outline in black. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so the thing about, like, you can do that, but then you probably wouldn't be using a base color on top of that outline, because once you put the paint on, you're not going to be able to really see that pencil or pen outline. Once you put that, like, say how your base color was white, if you put once you put that white over top of that outline, you're not going to be able to see that line. Now, if you put a base coat down first and then you let that dry and then try to outline it and just do it from a straight pour like that, where you're just doing the butterfly without putting any color behind, as a base before it, then yeah, you could do it that way.
Okay.
You can definitely do it that way. Just like put your base color down, whatever that base color is, let it dry. Then you come back and then you do your outline with whatever color it is that you want to do. And then once you pull it, it will just have, what I'm saying? It'll be a better shape than at that point, I guess you could say. But I wanted to try my hand with the free hand. I mean, we could have did it that way, but I wanted to try the hand at the free hand to see, just kind of see what it would do.
Well, mine looks like a bone instead of a butterfly.
It looks like a bone instead of a butterfly.
It does.
Okay.
But I like. Oh, well, never mind. Go keep doing what you do with.
Oh, I'm just adding paint on the canvas. You ain't gotta mind me. This is nothing to do with anything. I'm just adding stuff on the canvas just to fill up space and playing with paint. Go ahead, I'm listening though. What's your question?
I was gonna say, like, for me, it would have helped me because if I had an outline of what a butterfly actually looked like, and in my head, I know what it looks like. I know what a butterfly looks like. But me being artistically challenged is what I call myself. I can't put that onto a canvas. But if I could definitely trace. Well, I don't know if I could even trace it, but I could. It wouldn't look like a bone. It would look more butterfly-ish. I give.
Hello, bone. I'm tripping off the bone thing. Like, I gotta see this. I gotta see this.
Everyone laughs and knows my artistic ability on tag. I probably have this reputation of being the least artistic person on the app, which I will wholeheartedly take that because I definitely am not artistic, but all of my friends are, which is amazing. So I can always just say, hey, Juancho, I want you to draw this. No, goes, wait until you see just wait.
Not just wait.
I promise you, I will. I promise you, I am the least artistic on this app.
If you guys are just tuning
Neither
in,
can I.
this is Poured On with Juancho. You can find us every Saturday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have just did a string pull to make a butterfly on our canvases. Apparently, some of us decided to do a bone. I don't know. I can't like vouch for that
I will
because I
stick
haven't
to the
seen it.
bone. I made a bone.
I have not seen it, so I cannot.
Colorful bone is what I made. Hi, Bessie.
All right. I'm just adding some
You're
stuff
fine.
here.
You get to see me unveil my colorful bone. That's supposed to look like a butterfly. But this is what I want you to do. I want you to do this again and I want to be on because I promise you by the end of one of your seasons, I am going to master one of these portraits. I don't care which one it is. I'm going to master it. And I'm going to have something that I can put on my wall and be like, see, I made that. Instead of you sending me stuff and saying, see, my friend made that for me. so there you go.
Okay. Well, if you guys are just now tuning in, we are about to go into what I call our show and tell Q&A segment of the show. So, tender.
Rose, I don't know.
Tender.
Y'all know. Let me disclaim myself again. Okay, just disclaimer. I am gifted in the art of talk, not in the art of art. So I'm going to show you my story.
Hold on 1 second. 1 second, real quick. Are you gonna use your other camera, or are you just gonna flip your camera to it?
I'm just gonna flip it.
Okay. All right, go ahead. Sure. I just want to make sure we use. All right, go ahead.
So this is mine. Can you see it? No. Can you see it?
Okay.
Yeah. I call it colorful bone butterfly.
Not the colorful bone butterfly. So was that like the butterfly's exoskeleton?
Yes. See, you get me. See, Juancho, you get me. You see it? I really think that if I had a chance to do it, like the outline, I think I would have did better. I got a lot of paint on me, which I don't understand why. But so, Ghost, do I get the title of least artistic? A bona fide, yes, a bona fide. Actually, the inside of it I really liked. I liked when that was, yes, a bona fide. That's the title of my piece.
That's the title. You haven't even got there. Hold on.
Oh,
sorry.
sorry.
Not giving out too much sauce now. Okay, slow down.
Sorry.
We gonna get to the Q&A. All right, y'all ready? All right, Tinder. So, can you tell us why you chose the colors that you chose for today's piece, and if you will, what those colors represent for you?
So, everyone knows me as a bright, bubbly Tinder. That's pretty much what I am all the time. Pretty much. So I try to, and it doesn't look like it, but I try to get like there. I'm going to show you the colors that I actually had. I had red. I had this fuchsia. I had orange.
Okay.
And I had yellow, and then I had this blue. So pink is my favorite color, as most people in the audience probably knows, because that's pretty much. But I don't wear it. I don't wear pink. Sometimes, once in a while. But that I wanted the butterfly to represent some spring, summer, kind of, bright and fluttery. But then the black kind of dredged in with it when I did the things. Hi, Cairo. Hi, baby. And but it actually worked because most butterflies have black inside of their wings. So.
Okay. So since you already told everybody, we haven't even got here yet.
Oh,
but
sorry.
If you could title your painting, what would you?
I didn't title it. Mistress titled it.
A bona fide.
It's a bona fide.
Okay. Bona fide. Okay.
Yes.
All right. We're gonna go.
Yep.
All right.
Just so you know, I will always come back if you want me to. I'm pretty sure you won't want me to after this, but I promise you, I will.
No, you already signed up for the next time we decide to do
I did.
You already signed up for it. Everybody heard it.
I'm going to get it right. I promise you.
And whatever other guests that we can get on here for that episode. Now that you completed your painting, what is your favorite part about it, and what would you change?
You know what I change, I would draw it out. I would do that. But what I like about it, I love doing the beads. I love doing the bead, like the bead or the chain. I think if I had smaller beads, and I didn't use these beads. I used a regular. I didn't have the hearts in this one. This one has heart. But if I had like a regular one, or even the small chain, like the lady had in one of the videos, I think that it would have come out a lot better. You're actually giving me something to think about doing, like when I'm bored, like, because y'all know I like to do stuff that's not necessarily what I need to do. But, so yeah, I just like coming. I just like being on here, guest on here. So that's just pretty much my thing. So
okay. It turned out really nice. Your bona fide that you're trying to look. You got the exoskeleton. It's a great exoskeleton. It's a bona fide. Everybody's seen it right here live on Poured On with Juancho. But we're still on the show and tell piece, so I'm gonna go ahead and talk about the colors that I selected today, you guys. For those, just to recap, if you're tuning in, this is Poured On with Juancho. You can find us every Saturday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The colors that I selected today were amethyst. I brought back that peacock pearl that we used on last week's episode, which was a really great color. It came out nice. And then I also have a metallic gold that I used as well. The colors to me, I don't know, cotton candy. I don't know why. I've been on this cotton candy kick. I had cotton candy ice cream yesterday, and it was delicious.
Oh, nice.
Probably shouldn't have had it, but it was delicious. So that's what these colors kind of remind me of, cotton candy a little bit. If I could title my painting, man.
It's really good. Like, it's really, like, you can actually see.
I'm gonna call it Cotton Candy Fantasy. That's what we're gonna call it. Listen, I don't know why I come up with these names. I just come up with them. I know they be sounding crazy, but it is what it is. That's what we're gonna call it. My favorite part of this piece, though, was pulling the string. I was a little worried about it because I've tried to do the string pull on here before for some flowers and things like that, and they didn't come out as well. One of the key things that I would say that I remembered about those pulls were how fluid the paint was. So you always want to make sure your paint is fluid enough to do whatever manipulation that it is, whether it be a Dutch pour, whether it be a string pull, whether it be a solo cup pour, whatever your pouring technique, you want that paint to be fluid and that nice warm syrup consistency. What would I change? I don't necessarily know that I would change anything, but I do want to know what it would look like if I did do like a base color and let it dry, and then came back and decided to put the colors that I was going to use and do the outline and all that over that stencil, and see what that would create. But I think overall I still like it, even though it's not perfect, but I think you could kind of tell it's a butterfly.
Yours looks like a butterfly. Like I can like see that it's clearly a butterfly. Mine is not, but that's okay. That's okay. I still love doing it. Like I love doing stuff like this. So
no mistakes, just happy little accents. And real quick, before I allow Tender 174 to give her outro, I'm going to let you guys get a closer view of the butterfly so that you can kind of see the cells. I'm probably going to add some more heat to it here just because I want some more of those cells to kind of create, but you can kind of see like where the cells kind of created there, where I just added the little extra whatever. And then you got some swirls going on and things like that. And then as well up here, you got some cells on.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Those colors that we did right there. So that's just to give you guys a look at what it looks like up close. I know a lot of people talk about that they can't see it, and when I have a guest, it's kind of hard to even see it in the box anyway because the box is smaller. So this is the view that you guys are usually going to get, is about what you can see right now. I do try to at the end of every show pull the camera so that you can get an up close personal view of what it looks like. As best as possible, and I try to go around the canvas in its entirety so you can see the entire piece. But before we go, Tender 174, you go ahead and reintroduce yourself to the people in the audience and tell us what you got going on.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. My brother from another mother, Juancho. My name is Tender 174. I don't necessarily stream on Tag. I do stream on POF, and I have a show on Thursdays with my bestie, Mr. Strawberry, that's in the comments, and the show is called Tender, Everyone, and Angie, and it's on Thursday nights at 9 p.m. and it's a topic show, 9 p.m. Eastern, and it is a topic show about everything. Yes, on the other side, she's Angie Maria, and we talk about topics, relationship topics, but not just relationships with your partner. It's family relationships, sibling relationships, friend relationships. So we do that. We do all kinds of relationships, so it's not one-sided. We come up with great topics. We always have great discussions. Join us Thursday. We're going to be there. Is it 10 p.m.? Oh, I said 9 p.m. It's 10 p.m. It's 9 p.m. my time. It's 9 p.m. my time. I'm sorry. It's 10 p.m. Eastern. So yes. And it's in Angie Maria's stream. And if you want to catch me, I'm usually either in Jen and Juice's stream or on this side. I'm usually on Jen and Juice or in Juancho's stream. So thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here again. I appreciate it. I think you should come back for the next one.
Absolutely. Anytime. All you have to do is just text me and say, get your paints out and get a canvas. I've got like 8 of them in my closet in the other room. Just tell me, say, we're doing this. Okay.
You already know. I'm your host, Juancho Number. This was another episode of Pour It On with Juancho with our string pool and our butterfly creations. If you guys were here last week, you might have seen the pour that we did with Miss Divine on screen. A lot of you guys know that I do add resin to pieces, and so I thought it would only be fitting that I would bring the piece from last week so that you guys can get a better look at it now that it's had the resin on it. Let's see what that looks like.
Oh my gosh. Could you just add that to the group that you're sending me, please? Just add that one, or make me another one. I don't care.
Another one,
or make me another one.
I got a lot of stuff coming. Everybody claiming stuff. Everybody's claiming stuff. But you guys, it's always a pleasure to have everybody here. I really appreciate everybody pulling up every week for the show. I have a great time. I hope y'all have a great time. Don't be scared. to be
It's
on the
actually
show.
very fun. It's very
Don't
fun.
be scared to be on the show. I know
Don't.
it might look intimidating, but I guarantee you we're gonna have some fun. It's gonna be therapeutic.
Hi,
You're gonna
Cloud.
leave the show feeling refreshed. You could do this with your friends. You could do this with family. You could do this with a loved one. I'm just saying.
Yes, it's actually really fun. I've been on here several times and I love it every time. So, and my pieces look exactly the same every time, but I don't care. I still come and do it again. So, bye guys.
All right, y'all. We're gonna play the music. Wait, hold on a second. Let me make the medium. Really glad you guys came. Hope everybody appreciated the show. Appreciate all the love, y'all.